The member for Hasluck.
Deputy Speaker, I rise today to acknowledge the fantastic work done in the community of Hasluck by the Bendigo Bank in Forrestfield. From its base of nearly 600 local shareholders and a board consisting of well-known local people such as Chairperson Phil Mutter, Deputy Chairperson Nick Bruning, Maureen Robinson and too many more to mention here, the Forrestfield Bendigo Bank has donated over $370,000 since 2002 to nearly 100 local groups, schools and families. Also to young mothers, pensioners, war veterans, Indigenous people, P&Cs, schools, wildlife sanctuaries and small businesses have all been recipients of grants from this ultra-district local bank. On top of all of its grants, the Bendigo Bank in Forrestfield has also returned significant profits to its shareholders. What makes the grants given by the Bendigo Bank of Forrestfield so important is the level of support that it gives across the entire community of Hasluck. Just take a moment to consider what Hasluck, or indeed other Australian communities, would look like without these marvellous groups contributing to the fabric of our society. They cover the full spectrum of the community, from grassroots clubs, sporting groups to churches, charities, schools and health collectives. I'd like to mention some here so that the Australian public can hear just how benevolent and how important the work of the Bendigo Bank in Forrestfield undertakes every day. The Kalamunda Community Care, Forrestfield Uniting Church, Dawson Park Primary School Netball Club and the P&C and the Foothills Youth Care have all received funding. New breast pumps for the Australian Breastfeeding Association were purchased, and some $5,000 was given to the Forrestfield High Wycombe Lions Club to run at school's holiday camp for people with disabilities and their carers. Over $2,500 was granted to Woodlapine Primary School to run an Indigenous education program. The first Maida Vale Scouts group received $3,400 for fitting out a trailer and portable toilets for camps, while the Parry House Aged Persons Hostel was granted $3,485 to purchase equipment for a home theatre for its residents. The Youth Action Group of Kalamunda was given $3,500 in the financial year in financial assistance for 17 to Year 12 students to undertake a trip to Timor-Leste and assist in building renovation instead of going on the normal schoolies trip down south or to Bali. The Forrestfield United Soccer Club used a grant of $2,500 to purchase equipment for a senior 6A side competition. The Foothills Youth Care Chaplains Program was given $2,000 in administration for support of chaplains, which provide a fantastic service in the community. Dawson Park Primary School was able to take its Year 7 students on a history camp to Canberra as part of their political, cultural and history program, thanks to $5,000 donated from the Bendigo Bank. The Foothills Early Years Partnership won $3,000 for the design and production of an early years calendar promoting the health, safety and well-being of young children. The Hillside Community Play Group used their grant from the Bendigo Bank in Forrestfield of $2,834 for equipment, including a much sought-after cubby house. The Changemakers program for youth received $1,920 for the production of anti-graffiti posters. Importantly, the Kayanya Wildlife Sanctuary took their $14,000 contribution and put it towards the purchase of a people and animal transporter to assist with its school education program. Our region has been hit hard by natural disasters, so it is fantastic that groups like Kalamunda Volunteer Bushfire Brigade received $5,000 for a roller door and security system for the brigade headquarters. The Darling Range RSL in Kalamunda were granted $4,386 for the purchase of kitchen equipment to help with catering on special days such as Anzac Day. One of the significant grants was given to the Cancer Council of Kalamunda Respite Centre. It received $42,000 for the purchase of a courtesy vehicle to transport clients and their families to and from the Respite Centre. Schools were able to buy books, carers given respite, sporting teams got new equipment and students won scholarships, and were able to travel the world to broaden their horizons through the amazing support of the Bendigo Bank in Forrestfield. Organisations such as this support this country and pick up the gap in funding left by government. I would like to once again thank the Bendigo Bank in Forrestfield for supporting the community of Hasluck and look no further than the above when searching for an example of what makes this country great. Thank you, Deputy Speaker.